Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be your daily reading for Wednesday, December 16th. Let's see what's going on, Aquarius. We have the Eight of Swords. There's some way that you are believing what's not true. And it's no fault of your own. It's because of past experiences. Because it feels like something in your upbringing, something in the way that you were raised has you believing that certain things aren't possible. That's what that feels like right now. So let's see what the challenge is. Do you have something flip over here? No. What is the challenge? The Nine of Presents, abundance. You have some sort of blockage toward independence, toward affluence. You have some, I want to say a lack mentality when it comes to money. It's either like you come from a family that was bad with money, always in debt, and so just your money habits are kind of baked in that way. It can also be like because of your socioeconomic status right now, you believe that there's only so much possible for you. Like you may not think there's upward potential to the capacity that Spirit has on offer for you. And I say that because the Nine is there. The Nine of Pentacles is there, but it's presenting as your challenge. What you're focused on are these the beliefs or the ideas that are holding you back from it. It's almost, like bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles right here. It's like the abundance is right there. It's like universe is just holding it there for you, and all it's going to take is for you to align your beliefs with receiving it. Easier said than done, I know. Okay, let's see what we're focused on. What are my Aquarians focused on? The Queen of Presents. You're trying to get it right. You're working on it. You're already aware of these things and you want to master it. So you're focused in the right direction. Let's see what led up to this. We have the Emperor in reverse. You may have removed yourself from a situation where you had someone taking care of you, and so now you are independent, you're on your own, and that's kind of the what is it, that mental gap between what is and what's possible. Because if you've been like reliant on a parent or a spouse or roommates or, what have you, some sort of support system that has taken a step back and you've become more independent. Now this independent abundance is on offer to you, but you're still kind of mentally holding yourself back from going out and getting it. Let's see the energy of the environment, please. What's going on all around us? We have strength. You may be dealing with a Leo, because the strength is the major arcana card for Leo. We have more fire sign there with the Emperor. I feel like this is more so describing your potential. Bringing out your strengths, bringing out your raw potential, honing those skills. It's like you don't believe it's possible for you. Spirit sees, Spirit exists outside of space-time, so their vantage point is macro in a major, major way that we can't even comprehend. They can see every possible timeline and how it ends up, and they know based on where you are and the opportunities that lie ahead that you have so much possibility to become more, to strengthen weaknesses within yourself, to, just to grow, to expand. But the strength is all about that potential existing within you and just needing to be brought out to the surface and worked on. It's like it's a raw skill, so it needs practice. It needs, like, you won't be able to trust it right away because it's brand new. It's like starting to take a gymnastics class and not even being able to like do the splits. So you have all of this like raw potential in you, and maybe spirit sees you like winning a gold medal, and you're like, well, how is it possible that I can win a gold medal? I can't even do the splits. That's a wild example. I know not a lot of us are in the running to become a gold medalist gymnast, but it's what popped into my head at first. So hopefully the metaphor makes sense. But you do have this raw potential within you. It's just something that's going to take attention and focus and drive, but it's completely possible for you. I think part of the reason why you're going through this right now is to do so, to rise to the occasion, I'm seeing like if your personality is a graph and you've got strengths and weaknesses, and you're accustomed to it being like, here's a known strength, and then here's things I don't like to do, and then here's somewhere where I'm really good at this subject, and then it's like those areas that you are just considering part of yourself that are not your strengths, like I'm not great in social gatherings, or I'm not great at, those, just everyone has strengths and weaknesses, right? So whatever you know in and of yourself feels like a weakness to you, Spirit sees opportunity to strengthen that and turn it into a strength. There's this raw potential that exists within you. All right. Moving on. Let's take a glimpse into your near future. What's coming up next for Aquarius? We have the Chariot, forward momentum. You're going to align yourself with the current and let it sweep you forward. That's very, it's fast moving energy, and it's very energetic. It's like exuberant. Let's take a look at your surprise energy. What's going to come in and influence the situation that you don't see coming? We have the 10 of Candles. This is the 10 of Wands in this deck, reversed. You're going to be able to release a burden, something that's holding you back, something that you've been carrying for a long time. It feels like right now, we'll see what else comes out in the advice later on, but it feels like the burden that you'll be able to release is wrapped up in those beliefs that you'll be letting go of, well, that's just how I am. Like, I'm very proud of my strengths, but that's not one of them. It's like, well, it's going to become one of them. You'll release that burden. Oh, they're reminding me, another burden, if you were, because we're talking about financial independence here being on offer, I think potentially one of the burdens that you'll be releasing is the way that you feel like or have a habit of relying on others because it's just the way that you've done things. You've never had the level of independence that this kind of abundance dictates or requires or comes along with. It's a much more independent energy. So I think it's going to feel like a big relief once you finally move past those self-limiting behaviors or beliefs and embrace what the universe is offering you now. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. We have the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. You want a clear plan so that you can follow it, and you want to maintain your happiness. You think that challenge comes along with struggle because you're really hoping that you can walk your path and start off on this journey. It's like you've already made the plan, but when you're taking the first steps, you're really hoping that you'll be able to just be happy. You don't want to struggle. You want to be happy. It's like you're willing to commit to making these changes as long as it doesn't require unhappiness, as long as it doesn't require like pain and loss and struggle. You're like, I'm really happy the way that I am. Do I have to change? Spirit's like, well, it's really up to you. I don't see any like divine intervention here, but like I get the sense that like you're on the edge of saying yes to this opportunity and really taking on the challenge, committing to it. But yeah, you're really hoping that you'll be able to stay upbeat, that you won't be thrown into a feeling of focusing on things that you are not an expert at, things that you're not, skills you haven't mastered, because the process there is going to require failing and then trying again and failing and then trying again. It's like, oh, is that going to disrupt my sense of happiness? It's like, it's not so much a comfort zone, but it feels like, because it's a hope and a fear of yours, it's like you're just really wanting to maintain. It's really important to you that you stay happy. Let's see the end result. How does this all culminate? Based on the current circumstances, where are we all going to end up here? Ace of Pentacles. You're going to seize the opportunity, and it's going to be something that you can plant the seed and grow a bountiful garden. Like, this is the seed that turns into your abundance. So it feels like a lot. It feels like, how am I going to be able to make all of this stuff? You don't have to make all of that stuff right now. All you have to do is recognize the opportunity, take it, and start taking each step one step at a time. This is a very, I like that energy because it feels very overwhelming, or like you feel like it's overwhelming. And that ace is it's like, all you have to do is take me. Look, I'm so happy. Look, you're worried about like, are you going to be able to maintain your happiness? And then you've got like this giant, can that little creature get any happier? It's like, trust me, you're going to be so happy. And it's simpler than you think. All you have to do is grab hold of the opportunity, plant the seed, nurture it, and watch it grow. Let's see your advice. What advice do we have for my Aquarians as we deal with these energies? We have the Three of Wands in reverse. Don't wait for universe to do this for you. I feel like this is universe saying, we've already set the stage. Your ship has already arrived. With this energy, with this Eight of Swords, you're blind to the fact that your ship is right in front of you. It's like you've already boarded the ship. You're already on the way to your destination. And, stop waiting. There's no more waiting at this stage. This isn't the waiting stage. This is the recognize that the journey is already underway and you're participating in it. All right? Aquarius, I hope that helped. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow. Bye.